Guys, let's talk about disappointment, a really hard emotion to deal with, but one which can help you to achieve your goals. So I want to give you the main issues that come up when you feel disappointed and give you some handy hints to use disappointment to your advantage. The first thing that happens when you feel disappointed is it keeps you locked in mentally to achieving that task. And this is a really good thing when it comes to working out and problem solving the ways that don't work, so you can find the way that does, so you're no longer disappointed. But if you keep on replaying the same issue that you had or the same mistake, it keeps you locked in, unable to move forward, which then lowers your sense of self-esteem and stops you from growing. And by being locked into that one way that didn't work, it stops you problem solving and finding the way that does. Try and find all the ways that don't work, and eventually you'll find the way that does. And by not shifting that sense of disappointment, it spills into other areas of life, so that you feel like a failure when it comes to trying anything new. And the third thing is that you carry that sense of disappointment wherever you go. Remember, you can only feel one emotion. Therefore, if you feel disappointed, it's going to leak into all different situations, stopping you from feeling that sense of confidence that anything will work out. And then in turn, this will lower your sense of self-esteem, which is the fourth thing. And therefore, you won't have a sense of self-confidence to do anything. Whether it's situational, whether it's just you on your own, it will mean that you won't take as many risks, you won't have the same thought process, you won't have that aspiration because you'll think, what's the point? And the fifth thing is, by being in that state of disempowerment for too long, it leads you to feel depressed in all areas of life. And when you feel depressed, you want to sleep, you don't want to try anything, it just stops you in your track. So what I'm showing today is that it's so important to shed that feeling of disappointment, because that was just one situation that's leaked into everywhere. But we need to take that feeling of disappointment and just put it in the bin and go, okay, let's work out how to fix that one thing that you tried and find the way that worked. If it doesn't work or you can't work out, it's okay, take a break, do something different so that you can reset yourself. So you can have that sense of confidence, so you can go into other situations and not feel a failure. Remember, all emotions are trying to do is to help us to grow. If we stop in our tracks and don't use the emotion, it just keeps building. It's not your fault. You just haven't been told to use it to grow, adapt, and change. So why don't you share with me what you felt disappointed about recently, and I can help you to figure out a new way to use that disappointment to grow, develop, and to get that thing done.